So let's begin our 25 minutes of the 30 minutes meditation challenge. You can begin by finding a comfortable place to sit and just beginning to settle in, meaning feeling yourself, feeling the body, and allowing the body to relax into the sitting position. And also feeling how the body will naturally line up from the lower back, the hips, all the way up to the shoulders and the head. A place that feels very supported, natural, and awake. Take just a moment to discover that position. Make any adjustments that you need to by feeling and seeing where the body needs to adjust. Let's begin also with a nice deep breath in, breathing in through the nose, all the way into the lungs, almost as if you're breathing down into the belly. And as you exhale, allow the breath to gently come out, breathing back out through the nose. And once again, taking a deep breath in, feel the breath go in. As you gently exhale, feel the breath slowly come out, relaxing you even deeper into the position. One more time. Slowly breathing in through the nose. And when you breathe out, either through the nose or through the mouth, gently let the system and let the body settle. And continuing with that feeling awareness, that feeling sense of the body, that you notice just how the body is feeling in this moment, wherever you are, however you are. And take a moment to notice whatever sensations that are there in the body, in the legs or in the back, maybe in the belly, or even up in the shoulders. Maybe even something in the head. Just notice where it is and sort of what it feels like. Discovering a sensation doesn't mean that you necessarily have to do anything with the sensation. You may just notice it for what it is. Look at it even closer to notice exactly what that sensation actually is. There's a sense often of trying to quickly judge it or try and do something about a sensation, but maybe that we don't really need to do anything. The sensation is actually strong enough in saying that you need to adjust the body. Allow yourself to adjust the body and continue. And as you become aware of the different sensations in the body, you notice just how being able to perceive the sensations is within just your experience right now in this moment. Part of your experience right now are the sensations in your body. If you shift or change your awareness to your breath, noticing just the breath itself, you can include the breath within your experience. And just noticing how whatever you become conscious of becomes a part of your experience. You're able to perceive it. And taking just a minute to notice the breath, allowing any changes that the breath may have or may take. You may notice how the breath helps and contributes to the body relaxing and opening, becoming more relaxed and more present with the breath. As you continue, you can move your awareness now up to your thoughts and the fact that you're thinking. Just like sensations, you can observe the fact that you're thinking. There are different images, maybe conversations. And just take a moment just to notice the thinking itself without necessarily needing to get involved in all the different stories or the images. But just seeing that they're there. Being able to take a step back from your thoughts, noticing the fact that you're thinking, you may notice that there are some slight changes in the way that you think. And if there are, just notice that as well. Include that in the experience. Again, if you feel yourself becoming involved in one of the stories, in one of the thoughts, see if you can come back to the breath or any other part of the body and just let that anchor you into the moment, taking a step back from thinking. And just include that process of stepping back in your experience as well. May also shift your attention now to your emotions. And just sort of noticing what emotions are happening in this moment. They may be connected with the thoughts, or maybe just kind of a settling emotion that seems to be there in the background. You notice how it feels in the body, what sensation it has. There may be even a place where you feel it. So just taking another minute to feel the emotion. If you can't quite describe it, that's fine too. There's no need to completely define the emotion. You're just feeling and including any emotion and any thoughts and sensation that are attached to them. And you can include now that sense of emotion into your experience, and just notice how it is a part of your experience in this moment. Your body and its sensations, the breath, your thinking, and your emotions are all part of your experience right now. Just notice how you can include all of them into your experience. They're all there already. In this way, they are part of you and your experience. They're not separate from you. Let's change our awareness now. Begin to listen. Listen to any sounds that are around you in this moment. You may quickly notice whatever becomes obvious to you. And as you relax into listening, you may notice more subtle sounds. And there may be even sounds of your own body. And just allow any sound to come into your experience right now, to come into your perception. There's no need to look, to try and find any particular sounds. in the space and the environment around you. Whatever sounds are happening are part of your experience as well. So the sounds in that sense are part of your perception. They're part of who you are, part of what you are. They're part of your experience. You may take some time to notice anything else from the other senses, any smells, odors that you may notice now. Anything that you may perceive from the skin, temperature of the air. If your eyes are closed, you may notice just sort of the darkness or the gentle colors that pass as the eyes are closed. If the eyes are open, you may just notice the vision itself without necessarily getting captured or caught by the details that you see. Just notice how there is vision, there is sight, or there is darkness, or maybe certain colors. So including the senses now, including the smells, anything that might be seen, also still the hearing. Can still include the hearing. And notice how these are part of your awareness, a part of your perception, a part of your experience right now. And as you perceive these things, whether it's in the body or the sounds around you, or even the thinking, you may sort of notice, where do you perceive it? When you hear a sound from around you, you may notice that you're actually perceiving it. Somehow you recognize the sounds. So the perception itself is actually within you. And your experience of yourself, your body, sounds or the sights around you, they're all in a way happening within you. They're perceived from you, and are within your experience. So in this sense, whatever you perceive is in your experience right now, within you. Maybe take one more minute just to notice what else is in your experience in this moment. What else do you perceive? Whether it's outside of you, the space around you, whether it's inside of you, the body. In a certain way, they're both the same if they're included within the perception. And take a moment to notice what else is in your experience in this moment. As you discover everything that's within your experience in this moment, you may ask yourself, is there any way to really know what's happening outside of your experience? If you discover some information that's happening somewhere else in the world, and you discover that information, as you're discovering it, that's within your experience. If you're hearing sounds somewhere else, just notice that that's within your experience in this moment. And somehow the system is just able to experience your heart, mind, and body. This being is able just to experience, perceive, and again, ask yourself, is there any true way to know what's happening outside of your experience? Being able to notice your experience in this way might change the relationship with your life around you, noticing whatever is in your experience instead of feeling like things are happening to you. And from this perception or from this perspective, you realize that whatever is happening within your experience is actually a part of you. There's a space that can just observe. There is also a possibility to interact with anything within this perception. And realizing that it's all just the experience happening now. It's all this experience in this moment. And with that, we're going to gently come back to the breath. Come back to the body. If your eyes are closed, maybe gently begin to open the eyes. Let's take a deep breath in to finish. Nice long breath out. And you may notice that the perception and your experience is still there. It's still present. It still is. As you continue on, your experience will always be in the moment. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you for the next 30 minutes of the 30-minute meditation challenge.